Hi friends! Today we're going to explore the beautiful old town of Šibenik. It's a perfect maze of gorgeous stone houses and small streets where you can truly get lost. And sometimes getting lost is part of the fun. Today we're diving in with almost no plan. We have a couple of places pinned on our map, like the UNESCO listed cathedral and the secret courtyard garden, but mostly we're just going to see where the day takes us. Oh, and there is a catch. We only have around 3 hours to explore. But check out the link in the description to see our full Croatia itinerary to learn what other adventures awaits us. I feel like the tourist attractions of Šibenik are playing hide and seek with us. There are so many charming little streets and passageways that it takes at least 3 tries to find something. The first 2, you just wander off the path to check out another beautiful stone building. Our goal is to find Šibenik's St. James's Cathedral. But where do the street takes us? To this quiet park. It has an old world feel to it, especially the fountains. I believe it's called Roberto de Viziani's Park? The smaller vegetation in the park seems quite beaten by the heat, and there is no grass in sight, so Šibenik must be suffering from droughts often. But the fountains and the shade of the trees makes this a nice little hideaway spot. I believe Šibenik is considered a medieval town, but don't quote me on that. And medieval period is where this labyrinth-like layout comes from. There are a lot of ups and downs and twists and turns and many steps to conquer. So no issues to reach your step goals here. However, when you look at the buildings around you, there seems to be a good mix of different styles and textures. Most houses are quite rustic, big stone blocks with small windows and some succulents growing in the cracks, but others have more detailed features like columns for the staircases and little balconies. They all have their own charm though. And keep an eye out for the cats. In Croatia, there's always a chance to stumble across a content kitty napping in the sun. after at least 5 wrong turns, and I don't regret any of them, we managed to find the map, and it told us that to reach the courtyard of St. Lawrence's Monastery, we have to make just one more turn, and there it is, hidden behind a little restaurant. It's a tiny green oasis filled with variety of plants. The monastery garden may be small, but seeing the drought in the park earlier makes this greenery much more impressive, doesn't it? And it gives you a sneak peek how a medieval garden might have looked like, as the herbs planted here are the ones that would have been used in medieval medicine and cooking. Also, did you notice the shape of the garden? Yes, it's a cross. Very fitting. Many steps and many streets later, we stumble across one of the fortresses of Šibenik. Yes, there are 4 fortresses in one town. No messing around here. One can obviously buy an entrance ticket and explore the grounds, but we have very limited time, so we just wanted to see if we could walk by the fortress to check out the massive walls. And it looks like we can. I don't know if it's the dried out grass or the bare rock walls of the fortress or the heat radiating from the sun, but this place, same as the park earlier, is giving desert vibes. Until you come to the other side, where you can see a nice panoramic view of the sea and the orange roofs of Šibenik houses sitting on the opposite hill, which, you guessed, also has a fortress on top of it. The views are picturesque, but we do need to find the cathedral and we're running out of time, so let's move on. While chasing the cathedral, we stumbled across another church with some interesting exterior details. You may notice the asymmetric layout, but what stands out to me is the clock. Instead of 12 hours, it has 24 hours, depicted in Roman numerals. And it looks like we have finally won the hide and seek. The cathedral is right around the corner. I would have liked to go inside, but unfortunately there was a sign that you need to be properly dressed and I was wearing shorts, so keep that in mind when planning your outfit of the day. But while you're here, don't forget to turn your head the other way around and check out the Renaissance building with the rounded arches. It's Šibenik's town hall. What makes St. James's Cathedral of Šibenik unique is that it's entirely built out of rock. There is no mortar or other binding materials used. The builders carved the stones to fit together perfectly on their own, even for the dome. Try wrapping your head around that. It's like a puzzle, but on steroids. Talking about heads, A unique feature of the facade is the line of the stone heads. Each one seems to be an individual. They are a bit creepy, but I wonder what one had to do to get their face commemorated on the facade of the Šibenik Cathedral. The timer is buzzing now, indicating that 2.5 hours have gone by, so it's time to say goodbye to this lovely place and head out to the next one. A big thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to come back to see your next adventures. Bye!